Yeah. What up, family? The deal is good morning. Happy Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Yep, I'm at it again. Let's get it. Another day above ground. Another reset. I won't even say a reset. Another addition. Because ain't no resetting. Once I reset, that means I'm starting everything over. That means the thoughts, everything is starting over. So ain't no reset. Only another addition. What do I want to add? Today I want to talk about expectations. Again, yeah, it's like, damn, it's another video about expectation? Yep, another video about expectation. It only really should be only one expectation. The only true expectation we all should expect for each individual, every human being that we know, to live life as they see it, feel it, taste it, touch it, whatever their experience is. That should be the only expectation we should have. We see a friend, a brother, a sister, we should expect for them to live life the way they see fit. We shouldn't expect for them to want to live life the way we live in life. We shouldn't expect that. When we expect that, then that's when it's oh, this person is wrong. This person ain't acting right. This person is stupid. This person don't know what they talking about. When in fact, this person is just showing us, giving us a reflection of what they feel, of what's going on inside of them. So when we do that, when we have expectations of other people and they don't do what it is that we're asking them to do or doing what we think they should do, that's really a sign of judgment in a sense. Really. And the fact of the matter is that everybody is here living their own experience. All the people you see, that's how many worlds is here on this planet. Everybody has different outlooks about life. Everybody. Seem like we don't, but we do. Everybody does. That's why we call so many people. That's why so many people are considered to be quote unquote crazy. If you don't think like I think, you crazy. If you running and you trip and fall, you dumb, you stupid, you crazy. People gonna laugh at you. But at the end of the day, how often do we realize that the same thing could happen to us? We do so much silly stuff that we don't even realize that when we see somebody else doing something silly or stupid, that we quick to judge and say, oh man, that person done, they did woo woo woo. But how often do we, you know what I'm saying, realize how much craziness that it is that we do? I think that's the only thing that really matters though, is that when we catch, when we do something that we don't like. Because when somebody else doing something that I don't like, it really don't mean nothing. Because at the end of the day, I really have no say so or nothing. I have nothing to do with their decision making in a sense. I'm gonna say they having their own experience. I didn't give them their life. Shit, did I give me my life? That's what we all should be saying. I think we should just focus more on us. You know what I'm saying? Focus more on us. Focus more so on yourself. Focus more so on your kids if you have them. You know, help them get to a good place. Because at the end of the day, we don't want our kids to grow up like we've grown up. We don't want our kids to have what we have. We want our kids to have more. But in order for our kids to have more, we have to give them not money, not material stuff. We have to give them this. We have to give them this. We have to. If we don't give them these two things, they're going to be lost. We're going to be judging the school system saying the teachers ain't doing shit. But the fact of the matter is, it's not that what the teachers are doing or what the school is doing, it's what the parent is doing. If you do nothing, the world will do something. Guarantee you when it comes down to your kids. You have a lot of people who lost their kids and they say, man, my kid ain't did nothing to nobody. My kid is this, my kid is that. Well, the fact of the matter is, it's very, very seldom parents out here who knows what their kids are doing. You know, some parents got relationships with their kids to the point where their kids are open with them. They have an open relationship. Their parents know exactly what they're doing. They know they out there gang banging. They know they out there shooting. They know they out there drugging. So when something happens, it's really of no surprise. But it's only those parents who don't really have a strong relationship with their kids to the point where when something goes down, they lost. They stuck. They're like, damn, my kid ain't doing nothing to nobody. And I'm not saying that that's the case for every child, because that's not. Because you do have some kids who just, quote unquote, as we say, quote unquote, at the wrong place at the wrong time, but there's no such thing as that because everything happens for a reason. There's no such thing as being at the wrong place at the wrong time because at the end of the day, that's you saying that God God's plan or the universe's plan went wrong when you say somebody's at the wrong place at the wrong time. That doesn't happen. It's impossible. So you do have innocent kids, you know what I'm saying, who experience things, but that's just a learning lesson for them. Or if somebody dies that we consider to be innocent, you know what I'm saying, or go through that evolution phase, meaning death. That's God's plan. That's the universal's plan at work, and there's really nothing. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't judge it. It'd be in our best interest to understand that there's a lesson in it for everybody to learn from it. The parents, you know what I'm saying, whoever, whatever relatives or friend is there, or even people that's not even related to the child, or don't even know it, but just see it somewhere else or hear about it. It's something for people to get something out of it. Something, in my opinion, it should be positive. In my opinion, because that's something you can grow from. You can build off that. But the fact of the matter is, it's very important that we pay attention to our kids, man, and give them other things, man. Because, man, we don't even realize how mentally enslaved we really are. You know what I'm saying? If we sit here and feel like, man, if I have this, then I'll be happy. If I get that, I'll be happy. That's slavery. That's mental slavery. That means that you have to get your happiness from somewhere or somebody else. That's what that means. It would be in our best interest to pay more attention to ourselves, to really look at like, man, what is it do I like? Do I allow people to run my life, or do I run my own life? When I make my decisions, is they based on how I feel and what I want, or is it based on what I think some other people will say and feel about me? We should think about that. My kid's on punishment right now. My wife put him on the punishment. Oh man, I was talking to my son yesterday. He was highly upset. I was told to put the food up, and I feel like this is unfair. I didn't do, woo, 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 and I feel like it's getting petty and all of that, yeah. And I'm talking to him. I'm telling him. I said, Jalen, man, TVs, yeah, Jalen. I said TVs and games has not always been around. Cell phones, this stuff has not always been around. We have lived life and come so far without these things, but how did we become so attached to them? If we don't have it, a part of us is gone. How? We are brainwashed, people. We mentally enslaved. I'm telling them, I said, Jalen, man, you done been through so much, man. You done had cancer, Jalen. You've been in the hospital and for days, for months, wanting to come home and couldn't even come home because of the condition you was in. You remember those situations, Jalen? With that being said, man, you can't allow, okay, this is taken away from me, or that I don't have that. Don't even look at it like something's being taken away from you. Look at it like, okay, I don't have that, so what else can I do? Get a book, man. Learn from something else. Don't let your emotions go downhill like that. It's in our best interest to work on controlling our own emotions versus allowing all these outside entities or outside people and different things to control our emotions. This is real, man. Controlling our emotions are real. Pay attention to expectations. My son upset. He was upset because his expectations was that he shouldn't have been punished because that wasn't big enough. That wasn't something drastic. But I look at it like this: that's not a punishment. And I told him, that's not a punishment. It's only a punishment because you define it to be, and that's something that we call it a punishment. That's what we say. Man, we only punish ourselves mentally. Nobody else can do it. I love y'all. Let's get it.